perception may be. That you are as majestic as the stars. But, you hear me? That you have every right to be where you are, just like those stars. Just like the sun of the morning. You are as majestic and as present as the sun. And you have every right to be here. And you have every right to manifest and live your life. Don't let depression overcome you. Then I said to that voice, okay, what do you want me to do? Live an alternative life to depression. Manifest yourself better. As you wouldn't let no man decide what your fate may be in life. You cannot live at the conscience, at the mercy of another man's conscience. Don't live at the mercy of depression. You're stronger than depression. You could do. And I dusted myself up. My grades went down. I'm a pathologist today, but guess the subject I failed in medical school? Pathology. I also failed pharmacology. But I kept on keeping on in search of myself. There was a battle going on inside myself. And to understand my CTE quagmire, you need to understand my childhood. In fact, in my final year of medical school, my classmates called me all types of names. Some of them you may not want to hear. That I was totally messed up. In my final year of medical school, in my yearbook, my colleagues were writing half page, one full page of what they wanted to be when they leave medical school. Some said there would be CEOs, some the best neurosurgeons. And when they came to Bennett Omalu's section, it was only one line, 3 words. To be myself. To be myself. Because my brothers and sisters, we all are members of one another. We all are one of that common humanity of mankind. I have done over 8,000 autopsies. I can even do an autopsy with my eyes closed. I'm yet to find out that single man or woman. No matter what your race may be, what your denomination or ethnicity may be, I'm yet to find out that man or woman that is different from the many. What binds us together as a family of mankind is far much greater than what separates us. We all are one body, one spirit, one love, one joy, one hope, bound together by the bond of peace. And in being yourself, in being the person you were created and made to be, in manifesting yourself, you are enhancing that common humanity of mankind. Because there can never be another Bennett Omalu. If Bennett Omalu was to be absent, mankind wouldn't be complete. Just like each and every one of us here. And that same goes with the parable of the lost sheep. A shepherd that had 100 sheep. One got missing. What did he do? He didn't say, okay, I have 99, let me one. No. He kept the 99 together in a safe place in search of that one that was missing. Same applies to all of us. Whatever you do for one of us, even the least of us, you do for all of us. I can't change the world, no. But the most I could do, one day at a time, one step at a time, is the person I encounter, one-on-one. I have the power to influence that single person's life. And that was what I did on September 28, 2002, when I met Mike Webster in death. Yes, I talk to my patients. People make fun of me. But if you look at it critically, I am of the Judeo-Christian faith. This is not about religion. This is not about religion, no. If you were to see a dead body 5 days after death, it's one of the ugliest sights you may ever see in your life. Our body without the spirit has no value. It is the spirit that gives life to the body. No matter what your religion may be. So your faith is your identification and realization of that spirit that lives within you. A realization of things you hope for as a human being. An evidence of things you do not see or understand. So when you die, though your body is dead, your spirit lives. That is our Judeo-Christian faith. So I talked to my patient, and I spoke to Mike Webster when I met him in death. But before I met Mike Webster, remember I came to the United States of America. And I came to the United States of America on October 24, 1994. I came to America because after medical school in my country, Nigeria, I couldn't function. Nigeria is one of the 10 most corrupt countries in the world. I couldn't be myself in such a corrupt environment. Corruption undermines who we are as a family of humanity. So I wanted to leave my country in search of myself. And I chose to come to America. Why did I choose to come to America? As a teenager, when I was beginning to discover the world, I saw America as the heaven on earth. Like Will Smith said in the movie. In fact, he stole my lines. Because I said those to him the first night we met at Bel Air in Hollywood. I saw America as the place on earth that is closest to what God wants us to be as his sons and daughters. If you ask me why I believe that, I don't know. Maybe because of what I saw about America. I saw America as the country where you could be whatever you want to be. And be whomever you want to be. And remember, I wanted to be myself. So I thought coming to America would be my best opportunity to be Bennett Omalu, to be myself. And I gave it my all, everything within me to come to America. Like if I were to clean this floor, I would clean it as if I did not clean it well, I would lose my life. So whatever in my life I put my mind on, I would do it. Unless I die in the process of doing it. So I came to America. In fact, that night, I was boarding my flight. The moment my flight was called to begin boarding, I actually said to God in my heart, God, you know what? Bye-bye now. I don't need you anymore. Go find someone else to take care of. I'm going to America. I'll be fine in America. I arrived at the SeaTac Airport in Seattle. I had only $250 in my pocket. I rented a room in an old lady's home, an attic room, to spend the night. In the morning, I asked her if I could stay on. She said yes, as long as you could pay me $250 a month. The next day, I started looking for a job. I got a job at UPS loading trucks. I did that to make a living. Then when I began school at the public health school, my first couple of weeks, I began to notice that I was being treated differently. I didn't have a fridge, so every evening I would stop by the local grocery store to buy certain things to eat. But whenever I got into this grocery store, somebody would follow me. I would always ask me, can I help you? And I'll look at it, excuse me, if I need your help, I'll ask for it. Then there was no week a police officer did not pull me over. It was the same street I walked on every day. Will pull me over and ask me what I thought were very silly and stupid questions. So like I always did, I went to the old woman. Because I remember when I came, I did not know you had to pay sales tax. I had an argument with the cashier. This is meant to be $3, but you're charging me more than $3. Why? I did not have to pay sales tax. So I went to her. I said, oh, I don't know, people, is there something I'm not doing culturally well? What is it? And she laughed at me. She said, "Better, welcome to America." And she said, okay, go to the library. This is the section you should go to. This is the book you should read. And I did that. I became angry. I was brought up in a very devout Roman Catholic environment. My parents shielded us from man's inhumanity to man. I did not know about the American experience of slavery or racism. I did not even know about the Holocaust. So I got very angry and very disappointed. And I was wondering, what do I do? Should I leave America? I said no. Because if I left America, that meant some other person was defining who I was. But I didn't want to live at the mercy of another man's conscience who would tell me where I belong and where I don't belong. No! I'd rather be a dead man than let that happen to me. But I had to encounter racism. If I were to stay back in America, I had to do something about it. I had to fight that. And I decided to seek the help of education and knowledge. Remember, as a child, I believed knowledge was power. So I thought knowledge and education would be my arsenal against racism. And I went to town. And today I have 8 degrees and certifications. Maybe I overcompensated, but hey. But during my 6th certification, I think after my neuropathology, I was in my 30s. My father called me, like a father would. I said to me, "Bennett, why are you not a professional student? What are you afraid of? I hope you're not getting all these degrees to become the most powerful man on earth or the most influential man on earth for the purposes of self-aggrandizement. Because my son, if you're doing that, it will lead you to naught." And I said to him, "Daddy, what do you want me to do?" He said, "Well, it happens that you have some talent. Not everybody can go to school and study. No, not everybody can do that. Now why don't you use your talent to make a difference in the lives of other people? Promise me, son, you will do that." I said, "Yes, Daddy, I will do that." I didn't realize what he was talking about until September 28, 2002. I had no life. I was still struggling with depression. I was a physician making good money. I did not know what to do with it. So all I did, I clubbed a lot. I drank a lot. Like you saw in that picture, I had a fat belly. Still have a big fat belly, but it's smaller now. So the night prior, it was a Friday night, I had done clubbing. And I wasn't going to clubs to pick up women, no, because my self-esteem was as low as you could. I couldn't talk to no woman. So all I did, I would go, like you saw in the movie, I'll stand by the loudspeaker, I'll listen to the loud music, boom, 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 boom. Do that for 2-3 hours. Maybe I suffered some subconcussive injuries, who knows? I'll do that 2-3 o'clock, I'll go. Maybe I've had about 5 or 6 bottles of Heineken. So that next morning, Saturday, I was the youngest in the office and the only single physician. So I worked all weekend and every public holiday. So I realized I had to go to work. I woke up, fixed my coffee. While fixing my coffee, I turned on the television. And they were talking about this great American football player who had died suddenly and who was like